My wife and I have started doing something new during this time of social isolation. We have the same routine almost every afternoon. At 6, we watch the local news. At 6:30, we watch the national news. At 7, we watch Wheel of Fortune. At 7:30, we watch Jeopardy. Then we return to our books or whatever else we were going to do for the evening. But we watch those four things and we ask questions during it. We've been asking a lot of questions during Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White, who's a native South Carolinian from Myrtle Beach, is on there, and she wears a beautiful dress every night. And we were wondering what happens to her dresses after the show is over, because it's a different dress every night. She's not just piling them into a closet somewhere, I'm sure. So, like everyone else, I asked the all-knowing Google. Google led me to an interview with Kathy Nishimoto, who is the costumer for Wheel of Fortune. In the interview, she goes through the whole process of how they get the gowns for Miss White, how they pick out the ones, and what they do, and how they send them back to the designer after they're used and give them credit on air. And she said this about working with Vanna White. She said the hardest thing about working with Vanna White is that she is so nice. She doesn't want to say no to anyone. Imagine that. Someone who always wanted to build you up, never say no to you, but encourage you in what you were doing. Wouldn't that be a nice thing to say about someone? I just love for someone to be able to say that about me, and I hope that I'll say that about others as time goes on. We all need encouragement, don't we? We get pushed down, knocked around, and then during these hard times, it's really easy to get discouraged and to discourage others. But to build up people is what we're called to do. Paul, in writing to the people in Thessalonica, said in 1 Thessalonians 5, encourage one another and build each other up just as you are doing. I encourage you to find ways to encourage others today. Build each other up. Maybe someone will say the hardest thing about working with him or with her is that she never says no to anyone, but always finds a way to say yes. Have a good day.